Hello, and welcome to Khyber Shards, a 5th edition actual play set in the Eberron campaign world. Casey, what happened last time?
Good things, mostly. We finally came face to face with River slash Queen of Thorns and worked very hard to save her. Um, the Laughing Lord was freed and then immediately tried to turn on us, and so we took care of him. Pog beheaded him,
Gulp.
which was spectacular. um, Pog also defeated the Vine monsters in a cool dual move action.
That was awesome.
It went
Was.
well.
And without their interference, and of course with the help of Thistle, we were able to talk to River, let her know that she was safe. She came back to herself. And now we're on the way to see the Forest Queen. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you all step through the circle created by River, and you are in the Hall of the Forest Queen again.
Same guard.
The guard turns with drawn sword, and then sees you all and looks past you to River. And steps back cautiously.
Oh, River, do you want to be introduced as River or Queen of Thorns?
I don't know.
Oh, you get to choose.
But
Or something else. Those aren't the only two options.
I think it's a really important question here.
Oh,
What my name is.
Think you're right.
okay.
The guard turns and says, "My queen, the gallants have returned. They have the stolen child with them." And there is the feasting in the hall stops. And
Hey.
every face turns in your direction.
Can we come up?
The queen looks at you for a long moment and then nods. And she steps down from the dais and walks towards you.
I would like, if she's agreeable to it, to have River between Shade and I as we walk up. So we've got, and I'll kind of gesture to Shade to let her know, like, we're going to take her sides on this and walk our way up.
River walks along between you. The vines projecting from her back and shoulders, sort of waving loosely around her as she walks. The queen looks you all over. What has befallen in the Laughing Lord's domain?
His head befelled.
Colin, take inspiration for that.
We made it all the way through his castle up into the throne room, and the way that we had said that our friend wasn't herself, we tried to free the Laughing Lord from how he was stuck and he tried to control our friend and make her do the things that you said he wanted to do. And we couldn't let him do that anymore. And we stopped him. And this is our friend that we told you about.
I see. River nods and shifts a little bit. I think I broke his domain, and then my friend Pog killed him with the Vorpal sword. So Queen nods. You can hear a slight murmur go through the room. All right, I can heal the Feywild and seal back the old domain of the Laughing Lord. But he has broken the laws of this place, so I will not give him back his domain.
You don't even have to give him his things if you don't want to. Pog holds up everything he brought.
She laughs. A time in exile will do him well. I'll find a part for him to play elsewhere. But without a Fae to govern that domain, will begin to unravel. And this trouble will start all over again, as it did when the Stolen Child's story was ended. So I need someone to make that story whole, or to tell a new story in it. I do not necessarily need a new Laughing Lord.
Pog's shoulders slump as she says this.
River is quiet.
Can we talk
Of course.
with our friend for just a little? We haven't done a lot of catching up. Just
Very well. And the Queen steps away.
well,
Thistle leans in. This is a real pickle, guys.
Are you a good storyteller?
Maybe.
I am not.
it's not supposed to be us, Shade.
I know. But if I were, maybe I could take that from her. Not like take it,
I could
but like offer.
tell a better story. Probably.
You definitely
You
could.
definitely could.
Right.
Do you?
Okay.
Do you want to?
Right.
I feel like I should, because it's kind of It's things that I did as broke the forest. And I broke his story.
No, your doing and your fault aren't the same thing.
Right, but I did do it. I did do those things.
His story was a bad story.
Yeah. I just don't know who else could do it, because I don't think you're the right kind of Fae. And I think that your story is a different place.
Your story happened lots of places.
Your queen, Majesty, that's what it's called, right? Majesty? They call that Majesty, yeah. The Forest Queen comes over. I can make... When I wanted to come here, I just did it.
She did.
Yes, your power has grown. You seized control of the story that he was trying to tell, it seems. And all the greater Fae are able to find the Archfey who wish to be found. So I could still go places when I wanted to. Yes, our Fae are... The greater Fae are able to go anywhere within the Feywild to a degree. Okay, then I should fix it. I should make a story there that's better. And she turns towards you. You all have come into the Feywild a lot of times now, and you got into my story the first time, so you can do it again, right?
I don't know how to do it on purpose. But if the first time we came in a book, so maybe if we know the story you're going to tell, we can tell that story?
Okay. Right. I think that could be... I think I could do that. I think I know how to do that.
Oh, that's neat.
So I think I need to do that. So that this doesn't happen to other Fae. Because what if some other Fae decides they want to be an Archfey and goes kidnapping?
Yeah, no, people shouldn't do that.
So I shouldn't let this domain unravel then. If I can fix it, I should fix it.
That is very nice of you.
I like the way you said that.
Okay. Then I'll fix it. I'll fix it, she says, turning back to the Forest Queen. Forest Queen nods. Very well. The story will be yours to tell as you wish. And she turns towards Hog and Shade. You have done something remarkable for me and for the Feywild as a domain. Chaos would reign here of a different kind. If not for what you have done. You've healed a wound in this place. I don't know how to express my gratitude properly.
We had to help our friend.
You said that she could travel, that the Greater Fae could travel anywhere in the Feywild. But can she travel outside of that too, or do we have to come here to visit her? Or could she come visit us?
The Greater Fae tell their stories. And they are, in a measure, present in all the stories of that kind. But they must rule their domains. If they depart from them, the domains begin to fail. But there are places where our world touches your world.
Okay.
And in such places, it is easier to see and reach across the veil.
Are you happy in the Feywild?
I think so. Many people are.
Okay.
Your friend Thistle enjoys her life in the
You seem
Feywild.
happy.
And you've met the fisherman.
He's happy?
Yeah, is that?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
In his way.
Huh.
Not all stories told here are frightening.
Just the ones we interact with.
Okay. I believe you.
I do believe her.
Yep.
I just haven't
don't
seen
know
it
Yep.
ever. Right.
Ever. It's not how I thought this story was going to end. The story of us coming into the stories. I wanted a different ending than we get, but
Well, you don't know the ending yet.
This feels like an ending.
it
Perhaps.
feels like a new story. So this one has an ending.
It may be. It may be.
That's a really good way to word it.
It may also merely be the ending of a chapter in a story that is long and ongoing. I do not know how to tell you if it is an ending because your life is very different from mine and from my people's.
Can you not call her the stolen child anymore? Because Because she's a lot more.
That is what she became. What she
we call
will
her the
be.
rescued child, but
What she will be hers to determine.
Good. That's important.
You have earned great thanks of me.
You said thank you.
Oh, that's our fault. You're welcome.
But when a queen says thank you, it is usually in more than words. Is there anything that I can do for you or give to you to express my gratitude for your service to this realm?
Well, I wish we had one of our thinkers here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yeah.
There probably is.
I mean, you already gave me these amazing arrows, which came in handy. Thank you, by the way.
And I had some really good food.
Mm.
Is
I'm
there?
glad that my table pleases you.
I might eat a little bit because I did. We didn't just not fight. Like I did
A little bit?
I did get hurt.
That's funny.
Is there a way that we could learn to be able to come back here? Not just to any time walk into your hall, but a way that we could see or talk with our friend if she wanted to or we wanted to. Even if I have to read something to learn it, I'll do it. You'll have to do it, Shade.
I will.
Yes, I can make that possible.
That would be amazing.
Your requests are generous in nature.
We didn't grow up having all of these kinds of people. So the ones we have, we don't really want to lose. Even for the right thing, come to find out.
I don't
Very
like
well.
a lot of people, but I like her a lot.
It is good to hold to the friends that you have. She stands and walks back over toward River. We should go and see your new domain. The queen turns towards the two of you. You are free to come.
God, no, man. I was too nervous to ask, but I think yes. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
She begins to walk towards the portal that River created with River.
And he's gonna just like make a plate as he walks by.
He's picking stuff up off of different.
I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I'm just real quick. I gotta go. It's the queen. I gotta go.
That's outstanding. as you step through the portal, you find yourself back in the ruined palace. And the queen looks around. And she says, "Guards." And there are just 2 Eladrin there now. They just step out of the air. And the queen says,
Ooh.
"Take him." And they walk over, and one of them heaves the Laughing Lord's body over his shoulder, and the other one picks up his head. And they walk back through the portal. And the queen walks to a window and looks around, and then turns to River and says, "All this is yours now? The rifts created by the Laughing Lord have healed, and the Slithy Toes will return to their own state. But this is yours to make of it as you will." River looks over at the 2 of you. I don't know. Okay. I think I can do this.
For sure. Any decorating is better than this. You got this.
She walks over to the window and looks out at the countryside around the palace. And rests her hands on the walls. And you see the light in her eyes dim a little as she leans back and just sways slightly and begins to talk. "Once upon a time," and the vines, more like ivy, start to run down the walls away from her hands where they rest on the windowsill. "There was a child rescued from fear and cold and despair." And the ivy hits the ground, and plants start blooming in the courtyard. Trees start to grow rapidly up from the ground and put out leaves, and you see birds flocking in and settling in the trees. And she found safety in another world. But there were other places that were cold and frightening and cruel. The ivy hits the outer walls and just engulfs them like a green wave. And as it gets farther away, it becomes less distinct, but you can still see trees sprouting and flowers and things just spreading out like you're watching a tide roll out over this domain. The sky starts to dim to towards twilight, and fireflies start to appear. But she could take them and fill them with life and hope. And she could make them a place where people could hide, where animals could be safe, and where the trees could talk and walk and be as alive as they wished to be. And the wave has moved out beyond sight, and you feel the ground under you shift, and looking down, the stone and tiles and carpets and all the things that are on the floor of this room fade, and it feels as though the whole tower of the palace is twisting gradually, and the floor of the room you are in is suddenly wood, as you realize you are standing in an enormous tree. Branches are exploding out from the sides. And whenever people in the wide wood needed to, they could flee into her grove, and there would be shelter. And cruel things would become lost and afraid and cold in that place. Because wherever people seek refuge from the cold in the wide woods, they can find help from the keeper of the grove. And the light returns into her eyes, and she looks out on a lush forest of many hues, with birds flying between the trees, and standing in this enormous flowering tree that was once the palace of the Laughing Lord. That was pretty good, I think.
That's my new favorite story.
It was beautiful. Is beautiful. It's nice to meet you, Keeper of the Grove.
And River takes your hand and just holds it because, River doesn't actually know about handshaking.
No, that's perfect.
Keeper of the Grove. Like COG for short.
What? That kind of sounds like Pog.
That's kind of fun. It's kind of fun.
Okay.
You did great on that story.
She bumps your fist.
I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Thank you. The queen smiles, and she steps out of the window onto the exterior of the tree, and just sort of walks up it without it somehow looking
I get that.
strange. She just moves up the tree, and out onto a branch, where she picks a fruit from the tree, and walks back and hands it to Shade.
Oh, thank
If you
you.
plant that somewhere, the tree that grows will be a way to reach this place.
Perfect.
I'm so happy right now.
I think you have learned to speak to things that grow in the earth. Speaking to that tree will allow you to speak to this place and to the keeper.
Thank you. I know where to plant it.
Good. And now, one final thing, and then I will return to my place. I have rewarded all but one of your party who have earned my thanks. And she turns towards Cal. And goes down on one knee, and Cal goes over, and she caresses his head gently and draws her fingers through his fur down his back. And as she pets Cal, the feathers grow longer and unfurl into a pair of vibrant blue and green rainbow-colored wings sprouting from his shoulders. Cal
Bloody.
looks back at them and tucks his head under one and sort of grooms it slightly, and spreads them out and then folds them against his sides and stretches.
They are stunning, my friend.
Cal kind of a little bit and looks very pleased with himself.
As he should.
I'm pleased with himself too.
And I will adjust it on his character sheet, but Cal now has a fly speed.
Ugh.
Very cool.
And the queen stands up. Now, that all that is set in right, I have a feast to get back to. It was a pleasure to meet the three of you.
Thank you.
You too. Thanks.
Yeah,
You
it was amazing to meet you.
Dude,
See.
you like
She-
that.
And she lays her hand on your fist and squeezes gently.
We'll count it.
I wish you both the best, and you are always welcome at my table.
Thank you.
She turns and walks back through the portal, which closes behind her.
There is no one that is going to believe all of this story. Maybe some of it, but not your story, Keeper. Your story, people, it's a great story. I mean, when me and Shade go back and talk about everything, it's a lot for people to believe right now.
Yep. The Forest Queen said it was a pleasure to meet us. Did you hear her say that?
Yes.
You just, right? Okay.
Yes. Yes. Wow.
Thank you.
Of course. Like, if you need anything, we will be here or there, wherever.
As fast as we can.
Yeah.
We're not really fast at getting through this place.
Oh no. But now with the fruit, maybe it'll go faster.
I hope so. I think so. It seems right.
Thank you. You
I didn't do anything.
fixed a world.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah.
But I needed you. So. You did it too.
Okay.
Do you want me to make a way for you to go back to your world?
Oh. I mean, we probably should. Right?
Do you want us to tell anybody anything? Because we're gonna have a lot to answer to when we have to tell. I don't know, how long have we been here? How long have we been here in our time? Anyway, Ari is gonna have questions, and Esri is gonna have questions. Miss Thora is gonna get super mad at us. I have
Okay, but she wants us to be more hero-like, and we just like
it'll be
save
fine.
the Feywild.
We did right, yeah.
This is
yeah.
good.
She'll stop being mad pretty quick, but
well,
after the initial mad.
I think they can
without saying it.
Say things to me if they need to.
I mean, like, we haven't done this with you before. When you're not gonna be able to see someone every day or all the time or really easily, we call that goodbye. And it's not a forever, but Ari won't be able to go see you in the grove in the morning or after we tell him this story. And I didn't know if there was anything you wanted us to tell him or Esri for you.
You can tell them thank you, but I think if what the Queen said is true, that you can come and talk to me.
It's not the same. But that's not all bad. I mean,
just different.
You're crazy powerful now, so that's cool. But also you won't be like right outside our windows. And that's a little bit sad. For us, you don't have to be sad. Your world is awesome.
Yeah.
I just need to be doing something here and start telling stories in this place. But I still want to take care of the grove, and I think it will be okay.
Okay. Good. I was going to plant this in the grove. Is that okay? I guess I should ask. That's your grove?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I thought about putting it in on a pot on my balcony, but it seemed like it would be sad by itself.
Trees don't do very well in pots.
Right. Well, it would be up. Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your world.
Evolution? World? Yep.
Okay. Yes.
Story.
Yes.
Story. Yeah.
Thank you. It's going to be good. It will be good stories. All right. And she touches the wall of the tree, and one of the windows that you've been standing next to shifts into a perfectly round circle, and you can see the evening light of the grove through the circle.
Hey, Thistle?
Yes.
Thank you for being the most helpful friend we made here.
You're welcome. It was really fun.
Good.
Sometimes it was terrifying. Then it was fun again.
I'm glad you can still tell the difference.
Yeah, thank you. You were a huge help. I hope your next adventure is even better.
With
I'm
way
sure
less
it'll be the
danger.
best
frightening.
adventure.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be the best adventure I've ever had.
Oh,
Ouch. Okay.
okay.
What?
Nope. Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's, yeah.
We
This
won
got
that
easier.
for you.
This got easier. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Right.
Be good. You can just, like with yours. Got it.
Touches with her tiny hand.
Yep. Best adventures to you.
Brillig day to you.
And also with
Nope.
you. And are you ready, Shade?
And Shade turns to River. I mean, that's gonna get used to. Can we still call her River?
Yeah,
The keeper of the grove? Okay.
it's okay.
She puts her hands on her shoulders and she just goes, I am so proud of you. Congratulations on everything that you've done. You're amazing. And she gives her a big hug.
River hugs you back. Thank you, Shade.
Okay, that's it. She walks through.
Okay. Bye, River.
Goodbye, Pog. I'll see you soon.
Pog walks through.
You are standing once again in the grove on the island.
Time of day?
It is still evening.
Still same night?
Still, right, that's
Is the camp still set up there?
The ocelot is lying in the grass and sort of bends its head around and looks at you, and blinks.
Pog reaches down and scritches him. Hey, buddy.
The ocelot stands up and arches its back and purrs.
Shade starts digging into the dirt with her hands, and while she's digging, River just made it seem like it wasn't a big deal, but then it like felt like it was a big deal, right?
It's a big deal.
Okay.
It's a big deal. Yep. No,
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like she just
It's hard. It's hard to teach a goodbye to someone that's never said it before. I think. I don't teach a lot, other than running things. But I don't teach feeling things.
Right. Okay. Right. Because you are a teacher.
But not of
technically.
feelings.
Yeah. But like maybe
That's not a
she
class for
knows
older kids, is
better?
it? Maybe. But I think.
Oh, are you saying we should take that class?
Nope.
Okay.
Not with the students,
Inspiration,
anyways.
Casey.
Not with them. That would not go good. I think it's easier for her because she found what she's supposed to do.
Whew.
And that must feel really good.
But that can't be a thing for everybody, right? Like that you just have this particular thing that you are supposed to be doing that serves that, like, that's super specific.
That one's a bigger one than me. I hope we don't have to be that specific, because right now good things is what I think we're supposed to be doing. And that's not
I
that
think we did a
specific.
good
Just
thing, right?
I think so. I think so.
I think so.
This is going to be a very hard story for us to tell everybody. That was a whole lot. And Pog's gonna reach back to feel if the sword is still there.
It is.
And we have things to show.
Right. Well, I mean, when they see the tree grow and that we can talk to River through it, surely.
We're going to have to see how that works, because if it's...
How long is that going to take?
I've never grown a tree.
I've definitely
Probably
seen lots
not
of trees
tonight.
grow, but not Feywild ones.
I said not tonight, but then Cal didn't have wings before she petted him, so I don't know how fast those things grow.
He's so handsome.
It's true.
He's just the best. She's patting the dirt back over the...
You feel something push against
The
your hands
pink
as you're packing the dirt down.
I don't think we will have to wait long.
Oh, good.
There is a stirring in the soil, and a sprout pushes its way up out of the pile of loose earth.
Shade's gonna sit against a tree watching this, and she's going to pet the ocelot, and then turns to Pog and goes, I mean, they deserve to know. So what we should practice the story, because I don't think I actually remember it all. That Bandersnatch sound feels like it was a long time ago. And so she starts recounting what she can remember of their adventure, and she is telling it to the ocelot.
And
While watching
Pog
the
excitedly
tree.
starts to join as she warms up. Pog starts giggling along, and the tree branch turned and it just started stabbing at us. It was the meanest tree. Sorry, go ahead.
It was a real
As you
mean
talk,
tree.
The sprout, in this sort of twisting pattern, continues to push up and thicken until there is this sort of silvery barked sapling starting to grow that is putting out vibrant blue leaves that continues to grow and thicken as the story goes on.
But nope, same fisherman in the same place that we had left him.
Yeah, we lost a lot of time there.
I don't really think so. It's still
after
tonight.
a couple hours, you kind of have to move as you feel roots sort of working their way through the soil under you as the tree continues. And some hours later, as the sun is coming up, there is a quite substantial silver-barked, blue-leafed tree standing on the edge of the grove, overlooking Stormreach.
Well, now that you practiced the recap, you think we were ready to tell the story?
I think so. It is a beautiful tree.
It is a beautiful tree. Pog's gonna walk over and touch the tree.
You feel very, very aware of the life of this tree as something distinct and independent from you in its own way.
We'll see you soon,
does
River. That's all.
She does the same and puts her hands on it and says, "Welcome to your new home. I hope you like it here."
Pog's gonna sit and turn. Maybe a breakfast story. We should tell it over breakfast, because I could use some calf. Because all night was like a week.
It was many days.
Yeah, it was a very long night.
They're probably going to be worried about us, but then they're probably going to be upset that they missed that. It's
I
a
would
really
be.
good story.
Because it's a really good story.
Oh, but we've got to make sure that the kids are at breakfast too.
Yes. I need to go invite someone else to breakfast too. Do you want to come invite her with me before?
Is this one of those things that I'm supposed to say yes or no on?
This is a yes, so that I'll get in less trouble and she'll come hear the story. Please?
Okay. I wanted to, yes.
Okay, thanks.
And as they go galumphing back, we will close this episode. And you guys can level up.
Hey!
Yay!
Listen, I'm going to hijack the end here. Philip, thank you for this arc, dude.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
This was a joy, man. Wow.
Thank you. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
You are a master. Thank you for this story.
I'm very glad you enjoyed it. And we hope that all of you did as well. And if you'd like to get in touch with us, let us know how you enjoyed our jaunt in the Feywild. You can do so in comments below, or you can find links to all of our social media and our Discord in the description, as well as Colin's Twitch, where he is sorry BTR. The O is a 0. New episode of Khyber Shards will be out next Monday. Assuming nothing strange has happened, we'll see the triumphant return of Eric to our merry band as his play has concluded. And new Khyber Shards answers on Fridays. And until next time, thanks for rolling with us.